Hey Hope Nation, let me start right there. Hey Hope Nation, welcome to another episode of Friend in Your Pocket Conversations with you, Hope Nation. And we're just happy to be here again. This is what our fourth episode. Third? It's our third episode. Where the claps at? I hired him to do the claps. Oh gosh! You're ruining the show.
Different things at one time.
Whatever. So, this week we had an interesting week, right? First of all, it's day 33 of the government shutdown, which is terrible.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to all our people out there that are, struggling to pay their bills and just don't know how they're going to eat. But more importantly, shout out to the people that are creating solutions. And I see so many food markets being built up for people. Different companies are giving discounts and trying to help out people, so they, that they're late on their rent or late on their mortgages and things of that nature. They're helping them out. So shout out to corporations that are stepping up to the plate and helping out the consumer. And I have y'all all in my prayers, Everyone gets affected by a government shutdown. Apparently, number 45 thought that he was taking it back to the slavery days by making America great again. We went back to the plantation, unfortunately. Anyway, so we had a great blessed event, which was the lunar moon eclipse, full eclipse actually, and it was the blood wolf moon. And did you charge your crystals? I'm a crystaler, so I charged my crystals. I had them on the windowsill. I didn't actually get to see the event because I almost forgot that it was happening, but in my skylight in the shower, I looked up and the moon was huge. So I did see how big the moon was, but I didn't get a chance to see it when it was blood moon. So unfortunately I missed it, but I didn't forget to charge my crystals. I actually did a podcast just with audio. So go to Anchor, Spotify, wherever you can find us, Pocket Cast, Google Play Cast, podcast, and you can listen to that, the blood moon audio. But anyway, in my book, my first book, and I'm always plugging myself, you know what I'm saying? So it's Friend in Your Pocket, Conversation Session 1. And in this, I talk about the moon reminder. I love the moon. I love everything about the moon because it governs us, if you're into that sort of thing, which you should be. So this is called the moon reminder. Let me clear my throat. Are y'all ready to hear this?
Yes.
Y'all look interested. What's wrong with them? Hello? Okay. Anyway, this is called the moon reminder. And if you have this book, you can open up your Friend in Your Pocket Bibles to page 73, and it reads like this. Seeing the moon in the daytime is to a child seeing an elder. I was going to say an adult. Both are necessary reminders that night is coming. Ooh, sounds pretty scary. May we all do what we need to do before our nightfall. Time obviously is not sitting around waiting for you to use it. So move while you still have enough. While you're still fast enough to run alongside of it. Oh my God. Let me just read that again. Time is obviously not sitting around waiting for you to use it. So move while you still are fast enough to run alongside of it. That was hard. That was hard. And it made me sweat. Made me feel like I was a little retarded. But that's okay. Oh God, that was bad. But anyway, that's the moon reminder. And I wrote that because one day we were visiting my grandmother. She's now going on to heaven. And I looked up at the sky and the moon was out heavy. And it was daytime. It was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, I've seen it like that before. But this time it just sparked that thought in me like, wow, the moon is out while the sun is out. And it's just reminding you that night is definitely on the way. And in life, we have those moon reminders. And, some of us, we actually say, okay, let me get my act together, because people are dropped in left and right and time isn't promised. And some people actually ignore them. So, use that moon as a reminder that, night comes. And when night comes for us as humans, that's it. We don't come back, not in this form anyway. We turn back to the essence and we come back as energy. But definitely use your time wisely. Choose who you spend it with wisely. And just do wise things. So Now, after I got all that, tongue twisting, all that out my system. Let me wipe my nose. And our sponsor for today is HAUSMART. I talked to you a little bit about the company last week, and definitely go download that app. And if you invite people and you share it, and I will put it up on my Facebook and my Instagram. There goes Tay-Tay! And I'll put it up, and you can get a discount. The more people you sign up to open up stores, the less your what do you call it? Your taxes are, so to speak. The less you get charged to have a store. They don't actually charge you to have a store, but they do charge you a fee being like a distributor. And those percentages go down the more people join the store. It's really simple to do. Next week, we're going to have Redhead over here open up a store.
First of all, I was going to stop you anyway. I can ask you about that.
What about it? HAUSMART. HAUSMART. Download the app.
So am I creating a store from scratch?
Yeah, sure.
Or is there a code that...
They have templates.
Yes.
But I want you to open it from scratch so you can show Hope Nation how easy it is to open up a store. Okay. And when I say easy, I mean super easy. You need PayPal in order to do it because that's how you get paid. And you download the store. If you are a seller on eBay, Amazon, Etsy, anything like that, this is the store you want to use. You get paid right away. Right away, you get paid. So, HAUSMART. Remember that name. It's going to be a big company. And you're going to think, yay! Look at Tay-Tay, guys. She came to visit. You say hi to Hope Nation, Tay-Tay? Oh, she's shy. Whatever. So, next week, Rashad, AR for Press, he will be showing you how easy it is. As long as you have something with a barcode, a QRC code, you scan it, it goes straight to the store. The image comes up, and you just put that image on the page, and you have a store. Okay? 1 or 2 items, whatever you like, whatever you want to sell. Get creative. As long as it's legal, I keep saying, maybe you could, I don't know, maybe you could sell articles. I don't know. Depends on if it's legal where you are.
Don't worry, I should.
Whatever. So, I want to thank you all because I was in the hospital yesterday with kidney stones, and a lot of people have reached out to me because I share the whole journey of life. So, of course, I shared my hospital selfie. No, they did not fix me. I'm on medication, and I haven't had my stone baby yet. But as soon as I have my stone baby, I'm going to do something really gross. I'm going to bring it on the show and show you guys the stone baby because I can't wait for it to come out. I'm tired of it. It hurts. And it needs to leave. And it's giving me medical debt that I don't need. So, that's the update on my kidney stone. What up?
Medical debt. That's funny.
Medical debt. It is funny. It's not really that funny. It's kind of no laughing matter. And because of that, it's something that I got away from and I needed to be doing. I did my first kidney flush in a very long time. And the kidney flush is basically limes, warm water, maple syrup, or agave. Now honey, because I'm vegan. I'm so vegan, I don't even say honey. Ow. Yeah, I'm a vegan who doesn't eat honey. But anyway, so agave or maple syrup, lime, lukewarm water. I do it pretty warm, just warm enough so you can drink it. And right before it gets so hot, you got to blow it. And cayenne pepper. And a tablespoon of ACV, apple cider vinegar. And you drink that down, guzzle it down, chugga. And you're going to probably have to go to the bathroom immediately following, depends on your system. But it really helps. So I'm going to keep doing that. And I have prescribed myself this remedy 3 times a day until I can get this stone baby out. Okay? So that's what I'm going to... Yes, ma'am?
So if somebody has an allergy for one of those ingredients...
Yeah, she can't do pepper. How do you flush your kidney? Well, you in big old trouble. Well, I would say maybe
you still do all of it and just minus the...
Because everybody can't do cayenne pepper, but maybe, the pepper kind of facilitates that, so maybe you want to do like a ginger, if you can tolerate ginger, maybe some ginger instead of the cayenne for the pep. But it definitely works, and I don't know why I got away from it. For a few months I haven't had it, so obviously I needed it. I don't know how long I had the stone, but I know I didn't have it for that long because I had just had an MRI back in like, when I had my surgery? In March. So I had an MRI like February. So this thing just grew in the last couple of months. So I don't know, something in the environment, something I ate. I don't know what it is. And I'm just not hydrated enough. That's a big issue for me. I don't know if that's an issue for you. I have this weird thing where I don't like going to the bathroom in public. So when I'm out and about, I don't drink. It's very rare that you'll see me drinking anything because I just don't want to go to the bathroom. I know it sounds vain, but have you been in a bathroom in the street? Every time I go in the bathroom, it's some type of massacre. Somebody got blood. Somebody got doo-doo. Like, I've been in the... It's always a massacre. It's like, it picks me. Like, I have to go to the bathroom. First of all, the stench of the public restroom is just crazy. What are they eating? Okay, that's number one. Then I always try to get to, don't sue me, I go to the, with the wheelchair accessible toilet because it's more room. I got a big butt, so I like to maneuver. I don't like my butt hitting the side of the stalls. It's like so nasty. So anyway, once I get to that bathroom stall and that one is a massacre, I'm in trouble. And it's always my time. So I have to start drinking more. I know it's a big problem for me. I will start drinking more. I will commit to using the bathroom in the street if I have to. Okay? Hi. Anyway. How do y'all feel about public restrooms? This woman right here, Mama Pocket, we laugh all the time. I say she should do a blog on who has the best bathrooms and the best coffee. Because if you got good coffee and you got a good bathroom, she knows all about it. Like, I just can't do it. I don't know how you can do it.
I mean, I think if you gotta go,
you gotta go.
Yeah.
No two ways about
You
it.
can't always hold. You can't always hold when you gotta go to the bathroom.
No, you can't.
I don't use public restrooms under no circumstances.
And then you just gonna go to the bathroom when you go.
Next week we'll be reporting that he shat himself.
You gotta go to the bathroom and do that. Just have you some baby wipes and you got it.
Yep. Yeah, I just can't. I don't like it. I don't like the smell. The whole experience is traumatizing, and it's definitely post-traumatic stress disorder. It gives me that. I get anxiety about going to the bathroom. You want a mic? Yeah? You have to go to the potty. Taylor is not pottying yet. We're working on it. You have to go to the potty. She said don't tell her. Yeah, don't tell. No more. But you can't be making all this noise in the podcast. Why don't you go watch your movie? Whatever. So that's our thing with the public restrooms. Another thing we got to do this weekend is we took in some cool documentaries. We actually watched the FYRE. What was it actually even called?
So it's FYRE, the greatest party that never happened.
That's funny.
And
yeah. So here we go. Around the way with May. This is her segment.
So we watched this documentary on Netflix, and so Hulu also picked it up.
Yeah.
There's this called FYRE Fraud. Basically, it's about this young guy, about 28 years old, Billy McFarland.
Billy.
And Billy was a mean man. He was real slick.
Yes,
basically, what he did was he started this company, was FYRE Media, and then from that he did the FYRE Festival.
But what about the Magneses?
So that's within So within FYRE Media, he had a black card called Magneses.
Yeah.
And basically he targeted millennials. So basically it was a car where they could basically go to like VIP industry parties.
She has to go back that note.
No. Okay, so industry parties. different kind of events,
Yeah.
networking opportunities.
But what about he had a club for them, like a social club, which was cool. I kind of like that idea. That's a dope idea. You remember? I don't remember the name of it, but if you had your card, I tell you, she does nothing. She does no drugs at all. She's just super chill like that. But when he had like a playroom, and you could bring dates there, you got like business meetings there, and all you had to do was have this card, and that was your like it was a social club. It was your pass. But my thing was, how is he gonna regulate who can use the place at what point? You know, it would probably get really crowded or whatever. But it was a great dope idea.
It was, and basically he used an idea of, you know, when you have a credit card, you get points, like airline points, like appliances.
Yeah.
He thought that millennials don't need that feature, so let me try to come up with something that kind of mocked that idea where they could benefit from it.
Yeah.
So they was like that kind of thing.
Yeah. So like the hit trendy places, I think it was like concerts, cheap tickets, all that kind of stuff. And it had like he was basically using the money off of the annual fee. She spilled the lotion.
Yeah, she squeezed it.
I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. Tay. Oh, that's not bad. So so he was using like the annual fee to basically do a Ponzi scheme. So he could like get the money and use it for this whole FYRE festival that was supposed to take place on like Pablo Escobar's like private island. Then him and Ja Rule got kicked off the island.
Yeah, that was his celebrity partner who he invested in. He was never officially like a member, like paper. That's what they say.
Whatever.
But they were. So when he went down, he didn't really get in trouble with him.
Yeah, he didn't get in trouble. And tell me how much time Billy got.
He got 6 years.
Who?
Billy?
How many years?
6 years.
Oh, it's not like 50. What are you doing on your phone over here?
Oh, I'm setting up the HOPENATION.
No, that's for next week. Follow the rules.
No, I understand that.
Now, I need for you to do it for next week.
No,
where are our claps?
It's set up already. What are we clapping for now?
What? Every time I say something like clap, it's funny. What's up with you? Anyway, he's playing on his phone, acting like a millennial, and he's not a millennial.
He old.
He's an old head. He a clap for old heads.
I will.
What you call him, Rusty Nail?
That's Rusty Nail, aka Redhead Kingpin. So anyway,
Billy got 6 years.
Billy got 6 years. He
Yeah.
then, once he got in trouble for that, he then started reselling tickets
again.
to like the Beyonce and Jay-Z concert.
Yeah, tickets that no
He
one
didn't
would
get
get.
enough of himself.
Yeah, he got set in the stage. He actually went to jail, was out on bail, like $300,000 bail. He was supposed to be living with his parents in a basement, but really he was living in a hotel. Like, he was still living high up the wall. He had a media team, social media team, following him around, and, you know, he had all this footage. And actually, he was so genius that he got in trouble for that again. And that's why he got the 6 years, because he's doing like wire fraud and all type of craziness.
Fake media blast,
Yeah.
sending people, they can get access to Fashion Week.
Oh yeah, Met
Like
Gala.
Met Gala.
He was just lying about everything.
Buy tickets there. You got to get invited. They said so.
Exactly. And a Wintora has to invite you for that.
Word.
So after he does that, he gets in trouble. He takes his 6 years.
And he got it on film too.
Yeah, on film, but he wasn't wilding because these documentaries could not be made without his footage. So Hulu actually had to pay him money to do the documentary. So he just keeps on winning. Right. Billy's a genius.
Yeah, he really is.
And now he's in jail with the rest of the criminal population, creating some, no doubt, a mastermind. When he gets out, he's going to be even smarter than he was when he went in. So, shout out to Billy for being the best that did it, and he's going to get away with it. Unlike Bernie Madoff, he'll never get out of jail. Billy is going to touch soil again. He's not going to stop. So, pay attention. So, yeah, it was crazy. Like, people were like, he had this whole festival of nothingness. He had no acts. He had like FEMA tents. Like he had mattresses. Yeah, like it was messed up because he built the people of the Bahamian people got all messed up because they built these like stages and tents, and they didn't get paid. And then a lady, what was her name?
I didn't catch her name.
Oh, it's okay.
But you know, they dump all of their people, like to kind of like their spare time. They didn't know if they was gonna tell these people once they got to the island. They didn't have anywhere for them to go.
Well, we know that. So
So-
speed up the stand story.
Oh no! They let them eat there
No,
and
you're-
drink and
you're
drink.
reading.
And she had to spend over $50,000.
But how much money did she get back this weekend?
Oh, she probably got a lot of money back.
I told you the number.
She got back.
$150,000.
Oh,
she did?
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
they set up a GoFundMe for her.
Oh,
And
right.
it was up to $150,000, so it'll probably be more. So shout out for her.
Word.
Because
Wow.
she's the best that ever did and got away with it. Because now she said I think it was $50,000 that she used her savings, and now she has triple that. So
Wow.
shout out to her.
Word.
So she got that money after they showed the movie?
Yeah, so the
Wow.
so the festival. Oh, one of the craziest things about the festival, I can't remember the man's name, when he was Billy's, like, let's just say creative director or whatever. He just did everything. Billy told him to take one for the team because they were trying to get water onto the island, and so taking one for the team meant that this man was supposed to come and do some fellatio on the minister of tourism of Nassau in order to get the water, because they didn't have like $175,000 was needed to get the water. So Billy wanted this guy, his friend, to come and do sexual acts to another man for water. And the man actually was gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's why I say Billy is the best. Like, he has mind control.
So I went home and gargled and swallowed down some Listerine and was ready to go.
So crazy. So if you get a chance, to watch the documentary, it's mindless behavior.
Yeah.
But it was a good watch. It was really good. We watched it on Netflix, right?
Yeah,
The idea was great if they had a follow through.
Yeah, I mean, it was a dope
He could
festival.
have made way more money than he made in that short time span.
And you were able to accommodate a smaller group of people, they were saying. And
Yeah,
it
but
was
like
big.
half of that, and he didn't want to. He wanted to go big, and I think he owed $27 million, and he was able to, I don't know, somehow get back $26 million. So
Yeah.
that's another reason why he probably didn't get that much time, because he was able to find that money. Billy know how to find that money. Billy gets out, come see me, help me find some money. He can probably find the money for the wall. Trump need to go holler at Billy. If you want the money for the wall,
get back to
call
work.
Billy. Right. Oh my God. So now we have Tam Tips. Clap. What are you doing?
Come on.
This dude is so fired.
It's freezing. It ain't freezing. You playing on it.
Yeah. We're not going to have him on the show next week. He won't be invited back. Anyway. For real, we waited for him. So Tam has some tips today. She has 2 tips today. One is pertaining to photos on resumes, and the other one is pertaining to emails.
Yes.
And so, take it away. At first, tell them what your IG name is, where they can find it.
Resumes.by.tam on Instagram, and Facebook is the Tam Experience. But I have to get better with Facebook, so just do Instagram for now.
Yeah, do that.
Just do Instagram. Because it won't link. Sync.
Why not?
I don't know. So I have to
You
go
did it on
out.
Instagram and you
Yeah,
sent
so I
them?
have to go out to Facebook to post, like...
Did you try to log in from your
Yeah,
Instagram to your Facebook?
That could be a hassle too.
It's
Copy and
open.
paste and
Yeah, so that's why I'm bad at it.
yeah.
Okay? Sorry.
She'll get better.
Yeah.
It's all about progression. She'll do fine.
Right. So, yes, so I'm Tracy.
With an eye.
Yes, with an I.
Tay-Tay's mom.
It's funny, that's funny. Okay, so, yes, I'm getting better with my correction with that.
Yeah, because she used to be crazy with it.
I did. I really did. I just had, because I'm named after my great grandmother, so to me it's like, who is that if you don't spell it right? Nana over here.
Yeah, I got people call me Tawana. I just don't care, like, whatever. I know this lady for like 40 years. She's like, hey, Tawana. I'm like, how? Where did she get a T from? Yeah, it's all right.
But I was really bad. I really focusing with the more younger generation.
Millennials.
My advice to that is you're setting yourself up for a lot of bias. There's already so much. So if the person who sees your resume with your picture on it thinks that you're unattractive or doesn't like your hair or think you have too much facial hair or just whatever it is, they will automatically pass by you. They won't even give your resume a chance.
Yeah.
The point of the resume is to get you in the door for the interview. So you want to minimize the amount of things that a person can judge you on aside from your assets and the things that you know and your experience and things like that. Otherwise, you will find it to be very hard to even get an interview. If you are doing something that pertains to like journalism where you're going to be in front of a camera, it might be okay.
Or acting.
Right, and then with the arts, it's usually a portfolio. So you want to do your research on that. You don't want to do too much on your resume. Your resume is specifically for skills, experience, yes, text. Not pictures and graphs. Now, if you're like a web designer or something, you can add a link to go to your sites or some of your samples or something like that, but you don't want to have a whole bunch of pictures. It's not a presentation.
Yeah.
You know, to make that short.
How do y'all feel about that?
About adding pictures?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Where did you put it at?
Like
A lot of people put it on the top left.
Like people barely put like their address on their resume.
Yeah.
Their
Well,
full
I
address.
recommend not to do that.
So putting your picture is like kind of like I don't know, you too comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, an employer don't want the first thing they want to see after you
And you have
resume
LinkedIn
is
for that now.
Yeah.
If they really want to see what you look like so bad, they can go to your LinkedIn.
How about this? How about if it's somebody from your old neighborhood? And you know, in neighborhoods, a lot of times you don't know people's real names, right? Mm-hmm. So they just go through, they now they have a big old job and then the HR department, they see your silly looking goofy picture come up. They're going to throw you right in the garbage. You are right in the trash. Now, you might get past that person if they don't know your whole full name, or if you're a girl and you got married or you changed your name or whatever. Right. So just kind of leave. It's the relationship. Yeah. You want to leave some type of mystery.
Right.
You know, that's what the interview was for, right?
Exactly. Because you want to get to the interview. You have to put yourself in a place to sell yourself to get the job that you're trying to get, that you're applying for. If you set yourself up for failure, it's not going to happen. You're never going to get to the first step. So just minimize. Just draw back on the extra stuff.
She being nice. Don't do that. That's not good. Unless you're an actor, headshots are required. Other than that, don't do that.
Don't do it.
No. That's just, no. In the words of Taylor, nope.
And then the second tip is everything is email heavy now. You got all these things that you're signed up for. You get coupons, you get this, you get that. All this different stuff comes to your email. If you are actively searching, I would suggest that you have a separate email for your employment journey entirely. That way, anything that has to do with your search, interviews, this, that, or the third is all in one place. If you have already been using your current email address, make subfolders. That way, you're able to tell what you've already applied to and what you have not applied to yet. Some jobs, or employers, should I say, they'll post the same job on multiple sites. So if you are not paying attention, you will apply to the same job 3 different times. The way to minimize that is to be organized. A lot of people are not organized.
Oh boy.
But I'm not gonna go there. You just want to organize your folders. You know, you can have like apply to, follow up, interview. You know, just break it down so that way you're on top of your stuff, because people, especially women who are of a certain stature in the employment world, they look at young and old. Young, they really look at the details. Oh, you remember that? Oh, this, that. I mean, women are very particular, and I don't know if it's because we like accessories. I don't know what it is, but women can be very, very particular about what you remember from your last conversation. I mean, if you're a man and you have a woman, how many times do women say, you want to listen? You don't remember that?
I told you 3 times already.
It's kind of the same thing. So be organized in your search. That way you can eliminate wasting your time, because some applications take every bit of 45 minutes to an hour. Now you done did that same one 3 times. Or just get some organization in your search, and it'll make this a lot easier for you. And that's really all that.
That's what you got? Those are good TAM tips. Again, give them your email.
My Instagram
Yes,
is resumes.tam, and I actually did finally put up the new items. They're on the site. You can click the link in the bio. There's a link that goes directly to our podcast. Make it a family night. Get some popcorn, do what you do.
Thank you, Tam Tips. Resumes by Tam Tracy looking hard.
Finally.
Because this woman went. Set me up. You set me up. So, we've been watching a lot of old movies because this young millennial here hasn't seen a lot of movies. So we've been doing old movies.
I was just busy.
Doing what? Anyway, so we have a little quick old school movie review. Sometimes they're movies that you've forgotten or didn't get a chance to see, but we've actually watched The Firm, which was also a group that consisted of Foxy Brown, Nas, and AZ. I'm talking firm this to you, baby. You remember that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so me looking at me like I'm foreign. Anyway, that's how dope the movie was, that a whole rap group was created based on The Firm. And it was produced by Dr. Dre, and it was supposed to come out. Well, it did come out, but they didn't do more music. So anyway, but go download that, The Firm album. That was a good album. But anyway, did you like the movie?
I love the movie.
Yeah, what did
It
you
held my
like?
attention. It was really good.
And it was really long.
I like the fact that it was related to law. I like a lot of law movies, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It's my taste. It actually had like a little life lesson in it too. It's like the perfect job is not always.
No, it's perfect.
Oh, I didn't even know you had that takeaway. Ow.
It's like
See, clap. Where's the claps? In your phone. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that goes for you millennials. Oh, it goes for you guys because I think a lot of times, they're looking for like the perfect job at the trendy hit place. And this job had all the bells and whistles. It starred Tom Cruise and Gene Hackman, Wilford Brimley, a lot of the old heavy hitters were in it, right? And he gets a job at this firm who basically handpicked him because they wanted someone who they thought, the cops are at the wrong time, that they thought would be easily controllable, and the word they kept predictable. They wanted someone who was very predictable. And he wasn't that predictable. So that helped him get out of this mess that he was in. But yeah, The Firm. Do you know what year it came out? No?
93, I believe.
Excuse me. But
Yeah.
so have a movie night, go watch The Firm. This millennial gives it all thumbs
2
up.
thumbs up.
Ooh.
All right.
Now we have Moops at Centurion Motors. I want to know. Hold on. What's going on?
So I'm so sorry.
We're having technical difficulties. What?
Shoot. Because the phone was ringing.
Who? Hi. Go pause that real quick.
Oh, man.
Okay, so I think we're back. Are we back? What's going on? Wait a minute. Pause it. We got back. Oh, technology. We're back. Sue me. You can't. I'm broke. I don't know what the hell just happened. Ain't nothing but the devil. I'm like Waterboy's mother. It's the devil. Anyway, I watch too much movies. I listen to music. I'm walking pop culture. So now we're going to have Moosey Moose from Centurion Motors do his music review, which we call downloadable or just streamable? That is the question. What is she want? Take the bottle. So, Moose.
Yes.
You were listening to Future Hendrix. Is he downloadable or just streamable? That is the question.
For me,
yes, for you.
He's downloadable. The
Oh.
album is downloadable.
Downloadable, he's valid.
He's valid, yeah. He has, to me, he has, I can count off right now, 1, 2, 3, 4,
He's actually
5,
gonna make us go through this.
6, 7. He has 7 songs, which is, he has 20 songs.
Listen here, sister.
7 songs, that's good for me.
How many songs are on there?
20. So it's not, I mean, it's
Well, it's
just
not
less than half.
completely downloadable.
Yeah. But you can listen to it.
What song do you recommend?
Oh, what's that song I love?
Oh,
Don't play
the
it.
song that you love is called Temptation.
Temptation.
Temptation is a good song.
I put that on my Insta story. I really love that song.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I put you on. That's it.
You did? Okay, he did.
Temptation, that's a good song. What song you about to ask?
Nah, I haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah. It's good gym music.
Yeah,
You falling off.
Yeah, if you working
I
out,
listen to a lot of.
if you working out in the gym, definitely to get you
Well,
going.
you don't really seem excited.
Huh?
It didn't make you excited. It didn't change your
It
vibration.
did. No, I'm just saying. If
Really?
if you in the gym, you working out, you want some good music between this album and Meek album. Definitely.
Ain't nobody tell you to plug me. He always.
Saying-
Anyway.
I'm just saying.
Womp, womp, womp.
Oh,
Anyway.
but that's from last year though.
I will say for me, I listened to the bulk of the album. It sounds a lot of the same. It was like eating a cake that has icing, but you can't tell the cake from the icing. It all tastes the same.
Mm-hmm.
So it's if you just got a sweet tooth, you want to. But you know what? I ain't gonna stop his bag. Go download.
But you gotta remember, he uses a couple alter egos. So
I don't care.
you get-
No.
So right now
listen,
you get
this is-
Hendrix.
I don't
You get
care.
Hendrix.
That I'm
The
good.
next album that he's definitely gonna put out another album this year. You might get, I don't know which Future you gonna get.
You're right.
But you gonna
Anyway,
get a little-
it sounds like the same old Future to me. I see a little bit more future in his future.
Sure.
Anyway. That was funny. That was funny. I'm too funny, guys. I have a quick little vegan recipe for we're going vegan tonight, baby. I'm gonna be doing some segments on that. We just got our tripod. We was looking real bootleg. I wish I had a picture of how we was all set up before. You would have laughed. We was using boxes, shoe boxes, really strings. We was on a shoestring budget for real. But anyway, vegan chicharron. Now, there's a restaurant in the city that we go to, Florida Mayo or Victoria's. They used to make this nice, like, fried, hard chicken breast. But now, since we're vegan, you're going to use seitan. Seitan is wheat gluten, so if you have a gluten allergy, if you're G-free, this ain't for you. But it's for me, okay? It doesn't have soy, so if you get soy, then you can definitely get 1 mil West Soy brand or whatever. Wheat gluten, you're gonna rinse it off because it comes like kind of in like a soy sauce kind of. You're gonna rinse it off, add it dry. You're gonna put it in the fryer naked, like you would do a buffalo and just naked. But you don't want to cook it too long because these products get kind of hard if you cook them too long. You're gonna have it. You're gonna put that to the side and you're gonna make you your chicharron killer sauce. You're going to get you some minced garlic, the one that comes in water, or I like to soak it in oil. Not olive oil, regular vegetable oil. Oh my God. You're going to use some Sazon, not Sazon. You're going to use Sazon without the color, not the red one. You're going to use like the little green one, the yellowish one, right? You're going to use that one. You're going to use some adobo. You're going to use some pepper, a little bit of garlic salt. You're going to use some garlic powder, onion powder. You're going to mix it all up. And then you're going to get you a lime, a big old fat juicy lime. You're going to squeeze it all in there. And then if you like, you're going to get another one and squeeze that one in there. And man, you're going to pour that over the top of that vegan chicharron. And you're going to get you some white rice. And then you're going to get you a salad. And I mean just the shredded, just a cheap salad, just the shredded lettuce that they use for the sandwiches. No tomatoes, no onions or nothing, just lettuce. It's a cheap salad. And you're going to pour that on top with the chicharron. And you're going to make sure a little bit of that stuff. And you're going to maybe get you some red wine vinegar and put that on your lettuce.
Man, it's a
And
lot of
oh my God.
ingredients.
And, no, it's not.
Yes, it
These
is.
are all things you already have. And you don't even know you have these things in your closet. And you're going to do that. And, you're going to think you're in Miami. You're going to think you're in like little Havana. You're going to think you're in Dominican Republic. You're going to think you're in Puerto Rico. You're going to thank me. All right? So that's good. Is it good?
Yeah, it was good.
It's what?
It was good.
You don't sound convincing.
It was.
Yeah,
I
is
tried
my
it, right?
sauce good?
Oh no, the sauce is fire.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, that's why you get all excited because you're talking about the sauce. Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the sauce is fire. You can get excited about it.
No, I tried the sauce. What was the sauce?
The garlic
The
sauce.
garlic sauce.
Oh yeah, garlic sauce is fire.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fire. Yeah.
Anyway,
It's fire.
Mama Pocket, we already know she's like not for it. Tracy's still like dibbling and dabbling. But I'm telling you, you're gonna thank me. Make that sauce. Anyway, play that back, rewind it, save it. You're gonna thank me. So basically, that's the vegan tonight, baby. Do I have any other business for you guys? We did all of our reviews. Just a little bit of this. When friends break up, who on earth, if you're a couple and y'all do couple things and things of that nature, who the hell gets the friend when you go into a bad breakup? She hit me after she tried to tell me something.
Whoever was the friend first. I
What
guess.
if you met them together?
That's possible.
Yeah, like you meet people in school, everybody hooks up, or from the neighborhood or whatever.
I guess whichever one you have the closer relationship to.
What about you?
Who gets the friend?
Who gets the friend?
I don't know.
You never had to go through that.
Yeah, so I don't know.
What about you, Mama Pocket?
I never had to go through that either.
No? Get out. Am I the only one who ain't
So
go
what
through
you
that?
say that? So what you mean? Like if y'all.
Okay, so everybody knows the specific thing that I went through a while ago with two good friends of mine, and it was a very bad breakup. And I wound up getting the girl, and I love both of them equally, you know, and now I don't even have the girl, so I could have had the guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wound up not having neither one of them. And we all know who they are, and we love them both dearly. And so I think a lot of times in friendships, you have all these rules, and you know, it's just so hard to navigate because you don't want to piss this person off. You don't want. If I had it to do all over again, I was neutral. I didn't just go with the girl because I took a side. I went with the girl because over time, it was just like the best thing to do because it was such a nasty split and there was no more room for me. Basically in the friendship, because what wound up ultimately happening is my girlfriend, she kind of moved away from me as well because I did have an allegiance. And the next person she was with, I also knew them too. So it was, I guess it was just better for her to just cut ties with me and go on to her new life. And so basically, I'm out two friends. And that doesn't feel good. Yeah, you know, because we spent we knew each other for years and stuff like that. So I just, you know, want to say, if you're going through that, don't choose based on what's happening at this present moment of the breakup. You know, your friends are going to need you, especially if you're a close friend. You know, they're going to want to call you in the middle of the night to say, hey, this is what's going on. And the other one, and that's how it was. I had both of them calling me for different things. And, you know, I was there for both of them as much as I could be. So my basic suggestion, and if you're in that situation, is just to be there for both of them as best you can. And, you know, try to maintain any semblance of friendship. Because good friends are hard to find. You know, that's why I wrote these books. You know, because we are struggling with that, especially now with technology and everybody's in their phone and everybody's so busy and texting and not really like checking in on you physically or whatever. If you got a friend from long ago and you want to keep a friend and there's a bad breakup, you know, try to stay out of it as best you can, but, you know, remain neutral and retain the friendships as best you can. That's all I can say. But I wish I had my friends back, but I don't. But it's okay. I ain't down. Nobody died, so we all good. You know, we just moving on. So that basically concludes. Oh, one more thing. I always get told that I smell really good because I do. Take very good pride in smelling good, especially, and I always smell good even when I was a little girl, but being a big girl, I represent for my, not again! Cut, hold on. We'll be right back.
You gotta put it on.
Oh God. We need Musa to do oh my God. It was,
Zen moment.
yeah, it was, we just had is like a major catastrophe. But we won. Okay, the devil didn't win this time, right? No.
Didn't win.
Her phone is ringing off the hook today. It never does that, right? But it was a major lesson that we just learned that from now on, I will be recording the podcast from my tablet because no one calls that. So I fixed that, you devil. Anyway, I was talking about smelling good because I rep for the big girls, and I want my win to smell good because sometimes people's win could take you out. Okay, so one of my staples that butt juice is smelling. That would take you out. And scalp. I smell a lot of scalp. That is so stinky stuff, okay? You want your aroma in life, and I write about that in this book. What is your aroma? You want to leave people with a lasting impression, especially like you go on a job interview. You don't want to go funky, right? But then you don't want to overdo it, like you go to a salsa club, right? Or you don't want to smell like a cow driver. But hey, I'd rather you smell good than, to smell bad. So, Angel by Terry Mugler. I mean, this right here, I've been wearing this since I was a teenager. I love this, okay? It smells good. It's, could be a little pricey sometimes, but if you get a little star like this, you can get a refill for $50 plus tax at any major distributor, Macy's, Nordstrom, whatever. And you can have this thing. I've had this one not even a year because I use it a lot. But anything Terry Mugler I love, but Angel is my favorite. It has chocolate notes. You just smell so good. You smell like an incense, but better than incense. You don't smell like a Muslim incense, which I like too because I wear frankincense and myrrh, but you smell really good all the time. What is wrong with y'all? Because I love smelling good. Frankincense and myrrh, get you some oil, rub yourself down, just smell good. That's like one of my pet peeves. Don't be stink. Go brush your teeth, floss, scrape your tongue. Just smell good. And wash your scalp. Like, seriously. Okay, you guys? So, with that being said, after all these major crazy things have happened, I am so happy that you have tuned in to, what is it called? Friend in Your Pocket Conversations with who? HOPENATION. We will see you next Wednesday, and I will see you guys. Well, I won't see you guys. Y'all won't see me, but you will hear me Mondays and Fridays. I'll be having additional podcasts with just me, Friend in Your Pocket, because I'm so vain. You probably thought the song was about you. You're so vain. Henry, you probably think Shout out to Joni Mitchell. We love that song. But anyway, see you guys next week. We love you all. Mwah!